I lost another friend recently. I didn't talk about it because I found it like depressing. And I didn't want to be like a depressing person on this channel that's just happy little life. But life isn't always happy. So anyway, I had a friend. I've talked about her here before. And but I don't feel like saying her name. She was older than me, and I met her at least 20 years ago, 25 years ago, maybe. I have to ask my kids, they might remember, but I met her a long time ago, and she was almost old enough to be my mother, and, but like, when she lived in the area, we did a lot of socializing. We belonged to some of the same groups. And then she moved south when she retired, and we would talk on the phone almost daily. There were other times we didn't talk daily. Now, when I was sick, I hardly spoke to anyone because I was so sick that I could hardly talk, if that makes any sense. And I'm not going to go into details yet, but at some point when I have like every diagnosis in, I'm going to do a comprehensive series on what happened to me medically, but not right now. But back then I was so sick I could not talk barely. And I messaged her daughter on Facebook and told her, what was happening in a nutshell, and that I couldn't even talk. And I said, don't tell your mother because I think, it would really, I told her there's a good chance that I might not pull through this. So, anyway, when I started feeling better, I started contacting her again, and I apologized to her, and she understood that I had been very ill. And then she took a turn and went into a coma. She's been in a coma and in hospice for at least 2 weeks, and I'm surprised she's still alive. And that sounds horrible saying that, but I've been upset, but I haven't been talking about it. I haven't been dwelling about it. It's not good for my health to dwell on upsetting things. It's not good for my health or for anyone's health, but some people more than others, to get upset about things that you don't have to be upset about. So I'm really distancing myself from any toxic people, places, and things, situations that are hurtful to me or that are going to upset me, or I was having, I wouldn't say an argument, but like a discussion with someone the other day, and it did upset me, and I got chest pains, and it was in my heart. One of my diagnoses is a cardiac condition too, and I had to pull away and say, look, my chest is hurting. I think it's my heart. It's like these sharp stabbing pains, and I just can't have any stress. And it's hard, to try to, reinvent yourself at a certain stage in your life when you've gone through a medical nightmare and you've got ongoing conditions that will last the rest of your life, and you have to maintain yourself. You have to monitor and maintain, and you never know when the other shoe is going to drop. It's like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. But I'm finding as long as I do what I'm supposed to do, that it's gotten a lot better. I have some pain right now, though, and it's something I just have to live with. And I've been very lucky because up until recently, I have had excellent health. And I wasn't always taking care of myself, but I was not a smoker or a drug user, and I only drank alcohol on cruises. And even though I appeared to get very drunk, or maybe I was, it's because in the past I had bariatric surgery, so one drink is like 3 drinks. So if I had 2 drinks, it's like someone else having 6 drinks. So two margaritas and I was drunk, and 3 I was like, out of my mind. So, anyway, I decided that for my birthday, I'm going to join a gym because it's healthy and also it's an opportunity to meet new people to socialize with. And also, I'm going to look around once the weather's a little warmer to find like some sort of daytime, like a social outlet, like a lunch club or a red hat society or a ladies group, or and actually I had said that if I pulled through this that I was going to join a church. So I'm also going to be looking at joining a church, and have limitations on what I can do, but maybe some volunteering again. In the past, I volunteered for an international service organization and also an animal shelter. Um, what else? Yeah, so a lot of times the churches will have a ladies group, and they generally meet like daytime. So you get women that are home during the day, and a lot of times the ladies groups will do volunteerism as a group, like visit nursing homes, and other times it's more of a social thing. But I'm trying to do things that are wholesome, that will keep my spirits up, because I need a network of people who are, decent caliber people who, are going to behave a certain way, where I don't have to feel like I'm policing their behavior, or they ghost on me, or, it's just, I want to put roots in this community again, like I used to. Years ago, everybody knew me. Now everybody is gone. The everybody people have either passed away, moved away, remarried, blah, blah, blah. Um, and I'm here, and I'm divorced, and I'm very up in the air about where I'm going to live, because basically I'm obligated to this house while my mother's still alive. And I have financial obligations to my family. They helped me out when I was at a low point, and I need to appreciate this lovely home. It looks a little messy right now, but it's in a beautiful neighborhood, and there's a lot to do around here. I might not be able to do that a lot, but it is available to me, and I should be grateful for it and make more of an effort to put myself out there socially. And hopefully the next few friends I make will not be like Sophia Petrillo. I miss Anita. I try not to think or talk about her because, you know, she had a lot of good advice and she had a lot of street smarts. And I thought of her today because I remember one time her calling me on the day of a Super Bowl, and we were talking about the Puppy Bowl, and she wanted to go to Walmart to get groceries, and I said, oh, it'll be packed. All these people will be shopping for Super Bowl parties. She went anyway, and when she got back, she called me. She said, Jeannie, it was deserted. They've already bought their Super Bowl food. I thought of that today, and I kind of got a pang. Now, the other friend, I've been thinking of her, but like when I start thinking of her, I try not to get too deep into it because I really don't want to go into a place of grief. So yeah, the happy little life has unhappy things going on. I myself, have multiple health issues, and, you know, I'm grateful to God. There's a reason why God kept me around, and I'm sad to see so many people passing away before their time. And one thing, I'm not sad. I don't wish her any ill will, but I'm glad that Sophia Petrillo moved further north, and I really don't care to bump into her. I don't care if I had 0 friends and she came around. I would not want to be friends with her ever again. Once you realize that someone's been hurting you and needling you for 20 years and that you were oblivious to it, you'd be pretty damn stupid to accept that again. It's like getting a divorce. So anyway, everyone, I hope your team wins. Bye.